Today, from Ford Field in Detroit, it's Week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Detroit Lions taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today, it's Week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Detroit Lions. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Lions team. A pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this third down situation? Again, he'll drop to throw. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he is going to have the Lions. So this offense, they've made their way into the red zone now. They've got it a couple yards inside the 20 at the 18, 1st and 10. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
They'll try and run here with Swift. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches. The give to the fullback on the dive. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Jason Kabinda. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Fullbacks nowadays lament that their position is no longer.
This offense has marched the ball down the field nicely. In good position, can they finish the drive off? 1st and 10 in the red zone. Sliding out of the pocket. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They'll look to throw again. Rolling to his right.
Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions.
A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Lions are an extra point away now from tying this.
third down situation coming up in the third quarter, and this defense hoping to turn that third down into fourth.
And this pass broken up. Excellent.
Now for the field goal try, here's Eddie Pinheiro. This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash.
This is up and good from Pinheiro.
And this is back down to a 7-point game. Things are not looking good for this offense. 3-score game in the fourth. They need points quickly. Being chased out left. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Back to throw again. Well, he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Open man, Parham. He's got him. So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
Well, CD, that helps the home team as they try to erase this deficit, give them the penalty for pass interference on the defense.
Yeah, and they certainly haven't been happy with what they've seen so far, have they?
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Jason Kabinda.
His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year.
And the Lions have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there. So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders.
And we talk so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for Las Vegas, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they'll have another road date next week with the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for the Lions, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they
Today, from Soldier Field in Chicago, it's Week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Chicago Bears taking on the Detroit Lions.
They say summer is the time to live in Chicago. Well, that's extended into autumn as we are ready to roll under blue skies at Soldier Field. Today, it's Week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the Detroit Lions and the Chicago Bears. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Bears team entering play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to... Nothing on the scoreboard thus far, but that might very well be about to change as this offense comes up on a first-and-goal situation. They go play action here on first down. This is caught. Only a yard on the completion. It's second and goal. And a good sign for them right now to have their young quarterback looking confident on the opening drive.
Now, we haven't met a young quarterback, a veteran quarterback. It doesn't matter.
And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown.
Jason Kabinda with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions are on the board first here this afternoon.
That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball down.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
The Lions at 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. And they fell in the opener, got back on the beam with a win in week 2, but stumbled again last week to fall under 500.
And despite that stumble, I don't think anyone's too concerned because they've made mistakes that they believe are correctable. And this is a team still getting to know each other. I'm not that concerned, and neither are they.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Got St. Brown running the quick slant here.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
They run out of the gun with Swift.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Here's Swift.
They stopped short. Down at the 1. Had the great move, but couldn't get it all the way home. A good run on first down, and now they contemplate a second and goal situation. 7-7, our score after 1.
Swift will take this one in. It's a Lions touchdown.
That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into it.
Second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense.
On third down, here comes Swift.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The key coming up here, preserve the lead for this defense. Fourth quarter, close game. Third down, here we go. Man open, it's St. Brown. He's got it. And he's going to have another first down as the tackles make 30. A solid drive here has this offense in really good position. Can they finish the drive off? Let's find out. It's 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
Swift going to try up the middle.
And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
Once again, it's Swift.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
75 yards on the ground here for Swift. He's got a first down as well.
Back to throw here. Pass incomplete. Down here in the red zone, you know your tight end's going to be a favorite target. Couldn't hang on.
And sometimes they just have to get out of their own head because they understand how tight windows are there and how many bodies are there. And sometimes they just overthink it and don't catch the ball.
Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line. Because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines. Is that
open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions.
A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Lions put together a 4th quarter drive to take the lead.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job controlling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. High throw, but the catch is made. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. They'll drop to throw.
They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
He's got it to Williams.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And that'll be caught by St. Brown.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
So give them the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal in any of.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
DeAndre Swift
With his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
And the Lions answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead.
And touchdown.
The offense looking for one more first down to try to end this thing. The defense has 2 timeouts, but the offense leading in a tight one here late. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Swift.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
They will run straight ahead with Swift.
And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. It's a gain of 4, and that should just about seal the deal.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these 2 teams meet. But until then, this game's over.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for the Lions, it'll be a .500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they'll return home next week to take on the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, for the Bears, they also will exit this one at 2-2. And they'll get a home date next week against the Minnesota Vikings. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew.